Happy Halloween! It is that time of the year once again where I must remind each and every single one of you to, take it easy, be safe this Halloween. I really need to emphasize and preface that this is the time of year where everybody is allowed to be freaks, okay? You're allowed to get your freak on, you're allowed to go a little bit crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to let you guys know that be safe out there, take the necessary precautions to protect yourself and have fun and just let loose, be crazy, be out there. And I do have to say, it has been funny watching all of these people's Halloween costumes. It's like, it's so niche and like, you have to like really... They dress up as like the most random things, the most random pop culture stuff, and then they just go like, that's my Halloween costume, and it's just like, it's absurd, but I think it's pretty funny. But anyways, long story short, I just want to say that I want you all to be very safe this Halloween. I want you all to remember to be safe, look after yourself very well, and have fun. That's what it's all about, just having fun and being out there. So this Halloween, I thought it would be funny if I ranked some of the best Halloween candy. So I'm basically just going to be doing this uwufufu really quickly. And I thought it'd be kind of funny to just give my opinions on some of the candies and what that would kind of look like. But, who can really say, what's going to happen next. But anyways, without further ado, I'm just going to get started on it. So I'm just going to get started and we're going to go from there. There might be a little bit of bias to this, okay? And some of the to get the full selection of candy, I had to make some choices. I had to choose the option where some of these are going to be blank. So, like this York peppermint patties, that's going to get an automatic pass because, there's the pool is so large. Anyways, York peppermint patties, I had these a few times. They're not bad, but it's like I couldn't eat a lot of them. You know what I mean? I try to base my decision on good Halloween candy based on like any number of things: flavor, taste, sugar, and how often I can like eat it, you know what I mean? Or like if it's a good candy, so York peppermint patties, it goes through, by default. Oh my gosh, what? Okay, Sour Patch Kids or Hershey's milk chocolate with whole almonds. I'm gonna choose Sour Patch Kids, but Hershey's chocolate bar, it's a classic, but they have almonds in it, whole almonds. But I'm gonna assume that they have another Hershey's bar in here or something else, so another chocolate. So I'm gonna choose Sour Patch Kids, but that is crazy. All right, anyways, Sour Patch Kids goes for the win. Twizzlers or Reese's Pieces. Okay, well, the Twizzlers that this one's talking about is like the licorice version, and that's like the black Twizzler, the one that's the licorice version, and then the Reese's Pieces peanut butter candy. I can't really say I really eat either one of them, so I know that Twizzlers have like the red one. Those are like the classic ones. And then the Reese's Pieces are kind of like M&M style. I think I'm going to go with the Twizzlers just for this case, just for the sake of it, because the original Reese's peanut butter cups are like more of the go-to classic, you know what I'm saying? The Reese's Pieces are, they're cool, but they're not that. So I'm just going to go with the Twizzlers licorice. Airheads or hot tamales? Hot tamales, you have to get it on a certain level, you know what I mean? I'm not going to say that the flavor is bad or anything, but it's just that like, you're not always in the mood, and it's kind of like that. It's just different, But the airheads are, yeah, definitely the airheads. They're a lot more sweet tarts or Welch's fruit snacks. Now, let's be real about this. Let's see what fits into the category of candy. Do fruit snacks really classify as candy? And I'm going to say, long story short, no. But they are a good, they're a good snack. So and they have sugar in it. I mean, you can't really say it's not, but at the same time, it's like between the sweet tarts or the Welch's fruit snacks, which one do I personally like better? I like the Welch's fruit snacks. I haven't had sweet tarts in a long time, but I remember how, sweet tarts that was a thing back in the day. People were smoking their sweet tarts, but this is a tough one. I'm going to go with the fruit snacks, but sweet tarts, definitely up there. Definitely up there, okay? Hershey's Kisses gets an automatic pass, but yeah, Hershey's Kisses. Can't go wrong. Chocolate. Okay, Werther's Original Caramel Hard Candy or Milk Duds. I mean, they put caramel against caramel. Oh my gosh. I mean, Werther's, this is just caramel, right? And the other one's chocolate and caramel, the Milk Duds. So it's kind of hard to choose one over the other. But I will say this, because one of them is just caramel, it feels like it's more of like a classic candy, whereas the other one is it's a combo. And I think there are other better candies that are a chocolate caramel combo than Milk Duds. So I'm going to choose Werther's Caramel Hard Candy. But Milk Duds, I don't know. I just think that there are other chocolate caramel combos that are a lot better than Milk Duds, but that's why I'm choosing Werther's Original. It's an original, you know what I mean? It's pretty simple. It's just caramel. And if I choose Milk Duds, I feel like it's going to be chocolate and caramel versus like an original classic versus like a combo. Does that make sense? So I'm going to choose Werther's Original Hard Candy. Three Musketeers or Trolley Sour Bright Crawlers Gummy Candy. So it's basically the gummy worms versus the Three Musketeers chocolate bar. And Three Musketeers does not get it because, as a chocolate candy bar, it's always there, but it's not like my favorite candy bar. But it's chocolate. It's there. But the gummy worms are a lot better. So choosing that one. I can consistently eat the gummy worms. I can't consistently eat Three Musketeers bars. You know what I mean? It's like after one, I kind of need a break from it, but you can have like the whole bag of gummy worms and still want more. Blow Pop gets an automatic pass. Lifesavers gets an automatic pass. M&M's peanut butter flavor. That gets an automatic pass. Kit Kat, automatic pass. Okay, Snickers bar or Gushers, tropical strawberry fruit flavored snacks. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to choose Snickers. I like Gushers, but this is the thing. I feel like I kind of, I don't know, the inside, the gush on the inside of it. I wouldn't say I recently had them, but I think I tried it like later on when I got older, and I just kind of like, the gush of it just didn't really appeal to me anymore. It was just kind of like there are other gummies out there that don't have that feature that I just kind of like better. So Snickers bar is probably the go-to chocolate candy bar for a lot of people. It's got just about everything in there that you could want. It's classic. It's right there. It's got peanuts, caramel, nougat. It's got the whole thing. So I'm going to choose Snickers bar, but Gushers, hey, cool stuff. Gobstoppers get an automatic pass. Candy corn gets an automatic pass. I don't make the rules. Tootsie Roll Pops or the Strawberry Bonbons by Canby. I want to say we already have the Blow Pops. And I know that if I choose the Tootsie Roll Pops, there's a chance that they might go head to head. And I don't want to do... But on the other hand, it's like, do I really think that the Strawberry Candy can beat like some of the other ones? I like it. This is like, this is grandma's candy. But compared to the Tootsie Roll Pops, I do like the Tootsie Roll Pops more. But This is grandma's candy. This is like the, you know what I mean? The one that she just has in her purse from time to time. Um, Darn. I think I'm gonna go with the Tootsie Roll Pops, but the, strawberry candy, that, sometimes when you're just like doing nothing, that hits. But in terms of overall Halloween candy, I think Tootsie Roll Pops are a lot better. So I'm gonna go Tootsie Roll Pops. Necco wafers, win by default. Twix, win by default. Almond Joy versus Sugar Babies. I don't know, dude. I've milk caramels or the Sugar Babies, and then coconut, chocolate and almonds. I'm gonna this okay. It all depends on your tastes, right? Like if you don't like, obviously if you don't like coconut, you're not gonna like Almond Joys. And caramel, I feel like everybody kind of likes caramel on some level, but I do have the Werther's Original, so I just need to make it the decision on like, do I think Sugar Babies are better than the Werther's Original? I'm gonna give Almond Joy the pass because it's a different kind of chocolate candy bar, right? It's different than the like a Snickers bar or the Kit Kats or the Twixes, right? I feel like it just has that, because it has the coconut in it. It's different. Whereas the caramel, I feel like we already got it with the caramel. So we can kind of lump Sugar Babies and Werther's Original and a couple of other caramel like hard candies all together. But you know what I mean? I feel like Almond Joy, in terms of chocolate candy bars, are they got their own flavor and their own taste. So gotta go with Almond Joys, but Sugar Babies, cool. Heath wins by default. Dots versus bottle cap soda pop candy. I think bottle caps, at the time, they're like supposed to be like this fizzy soda pop, like tasting candy. But then, you eat it and then it's just kind of like, I'd rather just drink soda. Does that make sense? It's like, oh, but that would be a cool idea if like they made like the soda into like the pill flavor. You put it in your mouth and then you drink like water and it fizzes right there. That would be a cool idea. But then it would just kind of just be like Pop Rocks, huh? But so I'm just gonna go with Dots. It's the gumdrops. So I just think that one's better. Ring Pops win by default because there's no competition for it. Starburst win by default. Sixlets candy win by default. Skittles win by default. Laffy Taffy versus Reese's Pieces peanut butter cups. Oh boy. We did do Airheads already. And Laffy Taffy and Airheads, you have to think, right? It's like Laffy Taffy's good, but I feel like I can maybe lump it in with Airheads, right? Like I could put them in the same category of like that kind of like taffy flavored candy, whereas Reese's peanut butter cups, it's like what I did with Almond Joy. It's just that distinct flavor. It's chocolate and peanut butter, and there's no other brand of it that does it as good as Reese's. So I'm gonna go Reese's, but Laffy Taffy, good stuff. I do actually really like Laffy Taffy. It's not as bad as everybody says, but I would say Reese's is a lot better. Mr. Goodbar versus Good and Plenty. Mr. Goodbar. I think this is the other Hershey's bar that we were talking about, and this one has peanuts, so we're gonna do Mr. Goodbar. 100 Grand versus Baby Ruth's. I don't know. They're both okay. I wouldn't say either one of them is like my favorite, but if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with Baby Ruth. Yeah, I'll go with Baby Ruth. Jolly Rancher Hard Candy wins by default. Nerds wins by default. Tootsie Rolls versus Butterfingers. Yeesh. I know this might be a little bit like. I mean, I've had Butterfingers before. They're good, but I feel like Tootsie Rolls. You know, which one do I think stands the test of time longer and better? I feel like Tootsie Rolls are just kind of whatever, but I feel like because they're like such a Halloween candy specialty, I have to choose it. But at the same time, I do have the Tootsie Roll Pops, and I feel like those are a lot better for like the overall flavor. So I'm gonna go Butterfinger actually. I was gonna choose the Tootsie Rolls because they're like classic and they've been around for a long time. But the Butterfingers, I don't know. I think it's just nice to have that extra candy bar. But anyways, yeah, Butterfingers. Flips milk chocolate pretzels or Tootsie Pops candy caramel apple pops. We do already have the Tootsie Roll Pops, so I'm gonna go with Flips. Plus, I just like it better. I like chocolate covered pretzels. White Kit Kats wins by default. Reese's, my bad. Rice Krispie Treats versus Whoppers. I'm gonna choose Rice Krispie Treats. I think that's a better thing. Pixie Sticks or Reese's Peanut Butter Nougat Bar. I'm going to choose the Pixie Sticks. Hershey's Original Milk Chocolate Bar or the Reese's Take 5 Pretzel Peanut and Chocolate Snack. So it's basically the same thing as the Reese's Pieces. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, but they put pretzels, caramel, peanut butter. I feel like, okay, we already have the Mr. Good bar, okay? Maybe we can just lump all of the Hershey's chocolate bars into that one bar, right? I feel like as a chocolate bar, as a classic original candy, yes, Hershey's is better. But as a side by side, like versus the two of them, I feel like because Reese's has so much more going on in this one, I feel like it takes the prize because it has the peanuts, the caramel, the pretzels in it. It feels like they just put a lot into it. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot more out there. So I'm going to choose Reese's, but Hershey's milk chocolate bar, great for s'mores, great stuff. Hershey's Crackle. They put like the crisp rice and then there's Rolo. Again, I feel like I have to choose Rolo here because I feel like the chocolate and caramel stuff is a lot better than the milk chocolate with the rice at the bottom. It's like a crunch bar. So I'm going to choose Rolo. Smarties. Oh, was it Smarties? Not Sweet Tarts. Smarties. Everybody was smoking Smarties. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I mixed those up. But anyways, or maybe it was both, but Smarties, yeah, definitely. And that wins by default. Jelly Belly, Jelly Beans win by default. Lemon Heads win by default. Payday, and then there's Flips White Fudge covered pretzels. I'm going to choose White Fudge Flips. Twizzlers win by default. Tearjerkers win by default. It's cotton candy. Milky Way or Junior Mints. I'm going to choose Milky Way. We already did the York peppermint patties, so, you know. Plus, I think Milky Ways are just better. Milky Way. Hershey's Cookies and Cream wins by default. Mounds, and that's just no almonds in it, just like the Almond Joy. So they win by default. Fun Dip win by default. M&M's win by default. Swedish Fish versus the Gummy Krabby Patties candy. Ooh, this is a good one. See, the Gummy Krabby Patties, that was next level. Like that was, if you got that in your candy, you tried to save that. But the Swedish Fish, ooh, I feel like I really like Swedish Fish. These are two definitely great choices. I guess it comes down to like which one do I like better, or like which one is presented better. One's a red fish and the other one's a Krabby Patty. I like Swedish Fish and I like the gummy Krabby Patties, but I feel like because it's SpongeBob, I have to go with SpongeBob. You know what I'm saying? But both great. And you know that I think uwufufu knows that I'm like and put these two together to purposefully make me attack the fish or like attack the ocean. They put Swedish Fish and SpongeBob together. Like that's a little unfair, but yeah, I'm gonna choose SpongeBob in the gummy Krabby Patties. But Swedish Fish, definitely great. Sugar Daddy Pops win by default. Automatic Fireball wrapped cinnamon, those win by default. Mentos candy roll, win by default. Hubba Bubba bubble tape, win by default. Great stuff though. Runts versus Crunch Bar. I'm gonna go with the Crunch Bar. Haribo gold gummy bears, win by default. Mini drinks Nick L Nips. Yeah, they win by default. It's just a drink. Warheads. Ooh, those are so good. Yeah, they win by default. Taffy Town versus Wonka Spree Original Candy. Taffy Town. Gourmet Banana Split. I'm going to go with the Wonka Spree. I've never had either. Mike and Ike's versus Tony Milk Chocolate Sea Salt. I'm going to go with Mike and Ike's just because I know it a lot better than the other one. Pez, win by default. Double Bubble Bubble Gum, win by default. Peanut M&Ms are now and later. I did already have the M&Ms, but those are just regular ones. This is peanut M&Ms. I want to like keep now and laters in this, but I do like Starburst. I mean, should I keep now and laters in and just like mix peanut M&Ms with the regular M&Ms? Because M&Ms are through, but this is peanut M&Ms. Maybe, okay, I'm just going to mix the regular chocolate M&Ms with peanut M&Ms, and I'm going to let now and later go through. So, yeah. Sour Skittles win by default. And Tootsie Fruit Chews, they win by default. All right, we're on to round two. White Kit Kats versus the Flips White Fudge. I'm going to choose the White Fudge Flips just because it's pretzels. I like it a lot. Ring Pop versus Reese's Milk Peanut Butter Cups. What? This is unfair. This is really... They're really pitting against like two like top tier candies right off the bat. Oh boy, I know I might get in trouble for this, but I'm going to choose Ring Pop. I just feel like I can eat a lot. I like Ring Pops a lot more than I do Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. But, you know, to each their own. I'm choosing Ring Pop. Sorry, Reese's. Sorry. But they do have that other Reese's. That, the pretzel and the chocolate and the caramel one. So, Airheads and Candy Corn. Airheads. Flips versus the Gummy Krabby Patties. I'm going to choose Flips. I like the Gummy Krabby Patties, but we also have the White Fudge. I'm just going to mix the milk chocolate and the white fudge together. So, yeah, we're going to do SpongeBob again. Gummy Krabby Patties. Blow Pops or Twizzlers Licorice. Blow Pops. York Peppermint Patties or Sour Patch Kids. Sour Patch Kids. Butterfingers or the Reese's. I'm going to go Reese's. Mr. Goodbar versus the drinks. I'm going to choose Mr. Goodbar. That's kind of encompassing the whole Hershey stuff. Twix or Gobstoppers. I'm going to choose Twix. That's such a good bar. Pez versus Lemonhead. I'm going to choose Pez because they have different flavors. So yeah. Fruit Snacks versus Snickers. Oh my gosh. Okay, I really like the fruit snacks, okay? But Snickers is like the chocolate bar for me. I feel like it's just like that's the chocolate bar that everybody likes. So, I feel like to lose to the fruit snacks is kind of, that's a punch in the face, but you know, definitely a great Halloween candy to get. So, I'm going to choose Snickers. Automatic fireball versus Mounds. I mean, I don't know. I guess if you like coconut, but because we have the almond joys, I'm going to choose the automatic fireball. Tootsie Roll Pops or Heath? Tootsie Roll Pops. Okay, M&Ms or oh my gosh, the gummy worms versus M&Ms. And this is not just M&Ms. This is peanut M&Ms too. No way they did this to me. No way. So early on, gummy worms versus M&Ms. Maybe I can replace something else with M&Ms because there's no way M&Ms should be canceled out earlier. Okay, so I basically just outed myself. I'm going to choose the gummy worms, but if we come across another like nothing candy, I'm going to replace it with the M&Ms and the peanut M&Ms, okay? So yeah, gummy worms. Starburst or oh, they have this what? They have peanut butter M&Ms. I forgot this went through by default, but Starburst wins. Darn it! So M&Ms is really getting. I'm gonna replace something with M&Ms, but Starburst, yeah. Skittles versus Almond Joy. Skittles. Twizzlers versus Sixlets. I'm gonna do Twizzlers. Babe Ruth's versus Double Bubble Bubblegum. Double Bubble Bubblegum. Okay, I can replace one of these with M&Ms. I'm going to replace... so it's Tootsie Fruit Chews versus Wonka Spree Original Candy. And I'm going to get rid of the... well, I'm going to let Tootsie Fruit Chews go through, but I'm going to replace it with M&Ms. So every time I see it, just know it's M&Ms is still in this race. M&Ms. Milky Way versus Mike and Ike's. I'm gonna go Milky Way. No, that might be Hershey's Cookies and Cream versus Hubba Bubba Bubble Tape. I mean, I definitely like the Hubba Bubba more. Yeah, I'm gonna go Hubba Bubba. Sorry, Cookies and Cream. Fun Dip or Smarties. I know Smarties and you know what I mean? People used to smoke that, but Fun Dip is, I think it's a better thing. So Fun Dip. Lifesavers or Sour Skittles? I mean, the original Skittles went through, so I can just make the Sour Skittles and the regular Skittles join into one. So Lifesavers. Necco wafers or the Jelly Belly? I'm going to go Jelly Belly, the jelly beans. Mentos or Kit Kat? Kit Kat. Jolly Ranchers or Hershey's Kisses? Jolly Ranchers. Gummy Bears or the Sour Cotton Candy? I'm going to go Gummy Bears. Crunch or the Pixie Sticks? I think I'll go Crunch. I like Crunch. Werther's Original or the Warheads? Warheads. Rice Krispie Treats or Now and Later? I'll go Rice Krispie Treats. Yeah, Rice Krispie Treats. Dots or Sugar Daddies? The Sugar Daddy Pops. Dots. I'll choose Dots. Nerds or Rolo? Nerds. Okay, Flips or Dots? I'm going to do Flips. Mr. Goodbar or Airheads? I don't know, dude. I like chocolate, but more than the Airheads, I don't know if I have another Hershey's bar that's like, that can stay in this game. I'm going to choose Airheads because I like it a lot more, but chocolate, I feel like in terms of chocolate, the Snickers bars is going to go pretty far. So, Airheads. Twizzlers or Starburst? Starburst. Nerds or Tootsie Roll Pops, Nerds. Fun Dip or Double Bubble Bubble Gum. I'll do Fun Dip because we have the Hubba Bubba gum tape. Ring Pop or Snickers? No. Why do they do this? They put two top tier candies against each other. I feel like I have to let Snickers win because it's chocolate. But Ring Pop, those are so damn good. Okay, Snickers wins because it's like the chocolate candy bar for me. But Ring Pop, damn, that's a damn good candy. Okay, Snickers. Gummy Krabby Patties or the Hubba Bubba Bubble Tape. Hubba Bubba Bubble Tape. I just feel like that was it's still a great thing. You know what I mean? I think I can live without the Krabby Patties. So, Hubba Bubba Bubble Tape. The Gummy Worms or Warheads. I'm going to go with the Gummy Worms. I feel like it's just a more natural, just a better overall candy. Blow Pops or Lifesavers? Dude, what is going on? These are S tier level candies that they're making me choose between. Okay. The Blow Pops or the Lifesavers? I would say I eat Lifesavers more consistently, but like they're both top tier candies. It's hard to choose just like one over the other. I think for Halloween, I think Blow Pop is just like if you get a Blow Pop in your Halloween candy, it's just like that. It's like a perfect Halloween candy to eat at any time. So I'm gonna say Blow Pop, but Lifesavers gummies, dude, those are a top tier candy. Those. It doesn't even need to be Halloween to eat that. That's just so good. So Blow Pop. M&M's or Pez. I'm gonna choose M&M's. Kit Kat or Twix? What is going on? These should be like top 4. Oh my goodness. Okay. Damn. I feel like the Twix bar, because it has the caramel in it. I mean, it's so good. I'm gonna have to choose Twix, bro. I like Kit Kat and I like Twix, but I feel like overall Twix just does it right. So Twix. Skittles or Jolly Ranchers Hard Candy? I'm going to go Jolly Ranchers Hard Candy. Sour Patch Kids or Milky Way Sour Patch Kids? We're getting closer. Rice Krispie Treats or the Reese's Pretzels, Caramel, Peanut Butter, Peanuts, and Chocolate? Which one do I like more? I mean, probably the Rice Krispie Treats, but it's Reese's. And you know what? Reese's made it as far as it did. You know what I mean? And I kind of carried it a little bit. So I'm going to go Rice Krispie Treats. But, well, which one's actually like candy? This one's a treat that doesn't really need to be on Halloween. And the other one is like actual candy. Okay, I'm going to choose the Reese's actually because it's like actual candy. And it's like kind of tying in the peanut butter cup. So Reese's. Still carrying it though. Fireball or Crunch? I'm going to go to Crunch. Gummy Bears or the Jelly Beans? I'm going to go the Gummy Bears. Sour Patch Kids or Starbursts? Starbursts. I like Sour Patch Kids, but Starbursts that's an S tier. So are Sour Patch Kids though. But I went with Starburst already. Fun Dip or the Gummy Worms? Gummy Worms. Snickers bar or Airheads? Didn't we just do this one? Oh no, I think that was Mr. Goodbar. I'm gonna choose Snickers. Yeah, Snickers bar. M&M's over the Flips. I'm gonna go M&M's. Nerds or the Hubba Bubba? Damn. Now call me crazy, but I'm probably gonna choose the Hubba Bubba bubble gum. Nerds is really good, but after a while, I feel like you can just like enjoy bubblegum all the time. So I'm going to go with the bubblegum. Yeah, that's good stuff. Okay, Gummy Bears or the Reese's? Did we just do gummy? Oh, that's gummy candy. So it's like, no. Did we just do the Gummy Bears? Am I out of my mind? Gummy bears or Reese's? I personally like the gummy bears more than Reese's, but can I carry Reese's again? Is the question. I'm going to say I literally feel like we just did gummy bears. Like we carried it through already, but okay, I'm going to choose the gummy bears. No. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Yes, I'm going to choose the gummy bears. Sorry, Reese's. Jolly Ranchers or the Twix? Damn. That is so tough. The Jolly Ranchers are top tier, but the Twix? That's just like you can't go wrong with Twix. But not everybody likes all of the flavors of Jolly Rancher, I guess. I mean, I do, but like, do you see what I mean? It's hit or miss, I guess. I'm going to say, but which one do I, like, what candy do you like more? Can you eat a lot more of? I can eat a lot more Jolly Ranchers than I can Twix bars. I don't want to get rid of Twix because it's like a great chocolate thing, but we did have to get rid of a couple of other things. You know what? I'm going to go Twix. I like Twix, but Jolly Ranchers, hey, top tier candy. All right, Twix. Let me see. Blow Pops or Crunch Bar? I'm going to go Blow Pop. Blow Pop or Snickers bar? Dude, what is going on? Okay, sorry, Snickers. Compared to you or the Blow Pop, I have to choose Blow Pop, but dang, dude. Snickers, top tier. Gummy worms or the Hubba Bubba Bubble Tape? I'm going to choose the gummy worms. Starburst or gummy bears? I'm going to do Starburst. Starburst definitely deserves to be at the top. Twix or M&Ms? Damn. Dude, M&Ms are just too good. Yeah, M&Ms. Blow Pops or the gummy worms? Dude, at this point, you know what I mean? Nobody really loses. I'm going to do Blow Pops over the... I'm going to do Blow Pops over the gummy worms. I like the gummy worms. Well, I feel like the gummy worms are a lot better for sharing because, like, you can give them out to, like, your friends or whatever, but whereas with the Blow Pop, you only get one. I'm just thinking in terms of, like, trick-or-treating, you know? Nah, I still gotta give it to Blow Pops. I think that's like a go-to candy. But gummy worms are definitely up there. So Blow Pop. Starbursts or M&Ms? Damn. That is so tough. I'm gonna say, dude, M&Ms, because essentially what we're trying to figure out is, do Blow Pops beat Starburst, or vice versa, right? Which is more interesting to debate? I think the M&Ms going against Blow Pop makes M&Ms win because it's M&Ms, but Blow Pop against Starburst gives Starbursts the win. So I don't know, dude. Okay, I'm gonna say. Let me say. Okay, I'm gonna go with Starburst just because it's Starburst, dude. The pink Starburst. Oh my gosh, M&Ms are great. You know, they're consistently amazing. They're one of the go-to chocolate. Like everybody enjoys it, but I have to go with Starburst. So now it's Blow Pop versus Starburst, and this is a tough one because, oh my goodness, Starburst. It's just like that is such a top tier candy. You never go wrong with Starburst. Now, some people have their, the preferences, right? Some people don't like the yellow Starbursts, or some people only like the pink Starbursts, right? Whereas with the Blow Pop, those are some amazing flavors. But which one does it best? I guess I have to choose based on which one I like the most. I guess I really like, damn, this is tough. They're both top tier candies, so nobody really loses in all this, you know what I mean? But if I had to choose one candy to like have for Halloween, like if you said like, here's a big bowl of this candy, which one do you want? I'll choose Blow Pops. I like I don't know, I just like I like that as a candy a lot more than unwrapping a bunch of Starbursts, I guess. No, not really. I mean, they're both great. I could have a bunch of Blow Pops and I could have a bunch of Starbursts, but which one reigns supreme? Damn. I guess I'll go with Starburst, because then I'd have to like chew a bunch of bubble gum and, who cares about that? But anyways, Starburst. Final. Perfect. What were some of the other choices? Or like Reese's Peanut Butter Cups was the number one pick. Then the gummy worms. Then M&M's, peanut M&M's. Then Jolly Ranchers. Ah, damn. I probably messed up, huh? Sour Skittles, M&M Peanut Butter, Sour Patch Kids, Twix. Damn, where's my... Starburst is number 16? No way. Whoa. Butterfinger beat Kit Kat? Okay, whatever. You know what? I'm happy with my choice. Anyways, that was a cool uwufufu. That was a cool ranking. I like that a lot. So, yeah, those are some of the best Halloween candies. Let me see. I think, yeah, Snickers bar, the gummy worms. Yep. Let me put my favorite candies. Gummy worms. Yep. Peanut M&Ms. Yep. Jolly Ranchers, yep. Snickers bar, Sour Skittles, definitely. Sour Patch Kids, Twix, Airheads, the fruit snacks, Kit Kats, Skittles, Starbursts, Gummy Bears, the Rice Krispie Treats, Nerds, Hershey's. Hershey's is good. The chocolate pretzels, good. Blow Pops, obviously. Lifesavers, good. Let me see. Ring Pops. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Ring Pops. So low, but the Warheads. Those are so sour, so good. Hubba Bubba Bubble Tape is good. I think that's just about it. And those are great choices. Yeah, those are like the go-to candy. But anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. Have a great Halloween. Stay safe out there. Have fun and be awesome, all right? And I hope your costume was fire. I told you that your costume has to be straight fire flames for today. And if it's not, then you totally... I mean, what are we really doing here? You know what I'm saying? That is your opportunity to be freaky. That is your chance. You can get your freak on this Halloween, all right? Don't waste it being whatever, you know what I mean? Get your freak on. Do your thing, okay? Now, am I saying I'm getting my freak on? You know what I mean? Maybe, right? But you don't know that. You don't know. So, you know what I mean? You don't know that I'm not. So, you got to make sure you are, okay? Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. I'll talk to you guys all next time. Have a great Halloween. Stay safe. Yeah.